Hi Kyle, congratulations on completing your orthodontic journey with us. You completed it about a year ago. Can you tell us a little bit of what brought you into our practice?
So starting about 6 years ago, I was having severe coughing fits that would lead to me blacking out essentially from a lack of oxygen. I went to see a couple different doctors, starting with ear, nose, and throat, and they misdiagnosed me with having asthmatic attacks, which they prescribed multiple long rounds of um, steroids, which then gave me a negative effect and caused me to gain almost 130 pounds over the course of 4 months, which then created more problems with my breathing. I went in and did a bronchoscopy because none of that was working. And on the table, under anesthesia and supervision, I almost died due to my airways closing off. And they recommended that I go and see a specialist for sleep apnea. I had a previous visit with Dr. Dedia, and then after all of this news, I went back to see him, and he got me some tests, some sleep studies, and found out that I had very severe obstructive sleep apnea, one of the worst cases he said he has ever seen, and put me in for treatment, brought me in, and I met with Infinity Dental specialists and started a pretty long process of expanding my upper jaw and working on the airways to get me into an appropriate situation and position for the surgery. And then I got the braces post-surgery to correct all of my bite and my teeth.
So you had previously mentioned that you were originally diagnosed with sleep apnea at the age of 13. And can you tell me about the scores between the age of 13 and when you saw Dr. Dadia?
So my sleep study score when I was 13 was on the much lower range. Mild cases around the 13 to 15 events per hour number. By the time I saw Dr. Dedia, which was probably about 2 or 3 years ago at this time, it was in the mid 90s.
And what symptoms did you feel got relieved post surgery, post orthodontic treatment?
So besides solving the coughing issue, which nobody still really has an exact answer of what that was, but it was obviously related to the sleep apnea or expanding my airways. I also was falling asleep at the wheel. I was only sleeping on average, based on my sleep studies, about 90 minutes for every 8 hours of actual sleep I was getting per night. I was never getting deep, restful sleep, never hit REM, and I was just constantly drowsy, feeling like I was in a state of just always passing out, going to sleep. It could be when I was talking to somebody, driving behind the wheel, working, just anything in general, and it's alleviated all those problems. I sleep through the night. I have no issues falling asleep, staying asleep. I haven't been tired since, and I have no more of my obstructive airway issues, which was leading to me coughing, blacking out, having to go to the hospital and being put on oxygen.
Well, it's been a pleasure being part of your care team, and congratulations on your new smile.
Thank you very much.